Good morning, my student. How are you? I hope all of you are in a good condition because in this situation, we are facing a COVID-19 situation. Don't forget to bring and use your mask wherever you go and also use your sanitizer. Social distance and keep healthy. Okay, now let's move on to our topic. Today, we will study about grammatical cohesion, and the topic is reference, substitution, ellipsis, and conjunction. The first one is reference. Reference occurs when one item in the text points to another element for its interpretation. The first one is reference. Reference occurs when one item in the text points to another element for its interpretation. Look at to figure 1. There's a types of reference according to Halliday and Hassan. Reference, there is situational exopora and then textual endopora. Di textual endopora ini ada preceding text. It is an anaphora. And the second one is following text. It is a cataphora. And then we are going to example of exoporic, anaphoric, and cataphoric reference. The example first is, Siska, what do you think about my shoes? I think that doesn't match for you. Would you try this? And the second one is, my grandmother is living alone. My grandfather left her for 3 years. And the third one is, she's a model. She's the best in her era. Miriam Belina. And then we are going to personal pronoun. The first one is subject pronoun. Ini ada I, you, we, they, she, he, it. And the second one is object pronoun. It is him, her, us. And the third one is possessive pronoun. There is my, your, their. And the fourth one is reflective pronoun. Ini dia ada ours, hers, his, theirs. Ada lagi yang namanya its. And then demonstrative reference. Nah, di sini kita menggunakan here, there, this, that, and etc. It refers to the location of preposed elements. And then comparative reference. It is like bigger, more diligent, and it refers to compare adjective of one noun to another. We're going to example of personal, demonstrative, and comparative reference. Look at to the example. The first one is, I never met him before. My friend said that he is a kind and helpful professor. I wish I can see Professor William soon. The second one is, there was a born and grew up. There I met him, my beloved one. There we raised our kids. There in a small town called Slough. The third one is, I think this blue is too dark for my skin. Can I have the lighter, please? Nah, di sini bisa kita lihat ada him dan he. Tadi yang namanya personal reference ada him, ada he, ada she, seperti itu ya. Nah, Profesor William itulah yang it refers to he. And there and Slough, it is a demonstrative reference. Slough, it refers to there. And then later, it is a comparative reference. Let's move on to substitution. Substitution is the replacement of one item by another. Type of cohesive relation. Reference, linguistic levelnya itu semantik. Substitution and ellipsis linguistic levelnya itu ke grammatical. Kemudian ada types of substitution. The first one is nominal substitution. Ada one, once, same. The second one is verbal substitution. Ada do, ada did, ada does, and then clausal substitution. There are so and not. The example of substitution are the first one. When I was a kid, I had a kitten, but then it lost. I wish I had the same now. Nah, di sini ada a kitten and same. Berarti dia termasuk nominal substitution. And then you think John already knows? I think everybody does. Nah, kita lihat sebelumnya itu ada kata do, did, does. Itu adalah verbal substitution. Dan yang ketiga, if you've seen them so often, of course you know what they are like. I believe so, Alice replied thoughtfully. So, itu masuk ke clausal substitution. And then, do you think that the assignment will do it this week? I hope not. I haven't written anything. You think that the assignment will do it this week? Kamu pikir tugas itu akan dikumpul minggu ini? Aku harap sih tidak, kayak gitu. Kata tidak itu masuk ke clausal substitution. And then ellipsis. Ellipsis is the process in which one item within a text or discourse is omitted or replaced by nothing. Di sini bisa kita baca level of abstraction. Referensinya itu semantik, substitutional, dan ellipsisnya itu lexico-grammatical. Primary source itu referensinya situation, substitution, and ellipsisnya text. Dan kalian bisa baca selebihnya ini di dalam kolom ini ya. Next, let's move on to types of ellipsis. The first one is nominal. They do not like it, yet said nothing. How did you enjoy the exhibition? A lot. Was very good, tough not all. Nah, yet itu refers to they, and then a lot refers to of the exhibition. And then verbal. Have you been swimming? Yes, I have. Have ini refers to been swimming. And then what have you been doing? I have been swimming. Clausal. Who has playing the piano? John was. I hear Smith is having an operation. Yes, he has. Next, conjunction. Conjunction refers to a specification of the way in which what is to follow is systematically connected to what has gone before. The first one is adaptive. It is and, or, furthermore, similarly, in addition, and the second one is adversative. There is but, however, on the other hand, nevertheless. The third one is clausal. There is so, consequently, for this reason, it follows from this. And the fourth one is temporal. There are then, after that, an hour later, finally, and at last. There are examples of conjunction here. The first one is doing work with passion will bear great result. Similarly, doing work professionally will keep you at the top. The second one is he has little money on his pocket. However, he insists to buy the movie ticket. He will walk home for sure. The third one is she was 5 minutes late submitting her final project. As a result, she lost 5% of her final score. And the last, first, you need to select fresh lemons. Next, you cut them in two parts and squeeze them. Add some sugar to the lemon water. Finally, you can add some ice in it. Nah, di sini yang bercetak tebal seperti similarly, however, as a result, and finally adalah bentuk conjunction. Another classification of conjunction. Ada simple adverbs, compound adverbs, and prepositional expression. Kita bahas yang pertama itu simple adverb. Ada yang namanya for, and, but, or, yet, so, accordingly, subsequently, actually, therefore, thereupon, whereas. And the second one is compound adverb. There are, furthermore, nevertheless, anyway, instead, beside, on the contrary, as a result, in addition. The last is prepositional expression. Ini ada 3. Yang pertama itu as a result of that, instead of that, and the second one is in addition to that. The third one is in spite of that, because of that. So, alright. Until here my explanation. I hope you understand what I explained to you. Keep healthy and don't forget to use your masks wherever you go. Thank you. See you. Shalom.